Previously on Forever Stranded. So there's winter, spring, summer, and fall. Let's go from the stone drum to the iron drum. Oh, I did it on the first go. My hammer and kaboom. So that's going to give us a bit more protection. Hello again, this is Rick Dangerous in Forever Stranded. I'm not really remembering what all was accomplished when we last left. However, I did go ahead and work a little offline to complete some more of the grindy things. I have definitely been working to produce more materials here. The iron is getting better. That is a lot of grind. We're up to 20 blocks of iron, so we should have plenty of materials to do things relatively quickly without wasting a lot of time on grind. One of the things that I did do was my better season indicator over here. I hung it up on the wall so it's a little more visible. Currently we are in, let's see, that's winter, spring, so we're in summer. Another thing that I built, if I come down in here, let's go to my backpack. I built this toolbox, engineer's toolbox, so I can carry my tools around with me now. One of the tools that I built was this diamond wand. Looks like I'm about ready to need another one. So the builder wand, what this does is it allows me to build. It comes in very handy. So if I was to grab some material, as you can see, I've used it here to replace a bit of my ground, my floor, just to kind of pretty it up a little bit. But what's really nice about this, so let me grab, we'll just do some sand here. And if I am trying to put down sand, see how nice this is? I can fill this whole thing. I'm looking at the bottom, so it will replace this whole area. Boom, just like that, fills it with sand. I can also come through here if I picked up some stone. Well, since I only have sand, it's just going to replace sand, so I don't want to do that right now. But yeah, the builder wand definitely going to help things go a little bit quicker while I want to construct things. Cooked calamari. Let me put this away. So yeah, I've expanded here a little bit. Added some more redstone ore. So I can just run down through here, collect up a little bit of redstone. Tore out my front door, made it a little more easier to access. Went through my quests. I have done several quests. Let's see what we got here. Of course, this one's still broken. Can't get the claim on it. Had to cheat that one in because it wouldn't recognize that I had the materials. But going through Take a Pow, I completed this basics down. Capacitor, redstone servo, light engineering block. I have not yet chosen the reward. I thought I would wait for everybody here. I have to pick one of these, that's what it is. So we have a super incinerator frame. These are really nice. It's part of the super crafting frame. They're really nice items. Basically, this one, you take a lava bucket, surround it with sticks, hang it on the wall, and anytime I hit it, whatever's in my hand will automatically be destroyed by lava. It's great for a quick trash can. You've seen the XP frame I had earlier. I had built in there. Then there's quad super crafting frame. I'm not really familiar with this one. And of course, a loot chest. I'm going to go ahead and grab the incinerator frame. That will come in handy for me. Let's pop out of here. Let's go find a place where I can hang that up just to get rid of stuff. So for example, if I hang that on the wall, take the sand, punch it, boom, they're gone. Sand is gone. So that comes in handy. I also went through some of the life ones, creating life. I've done cows. I have 2 cows, which I am storing. I didn't plant them. I also did 2 villagers. as well as a rabbit, and we've seen the pigs already. These were all completed and basically just gave me armor, which I threw in my smeltery and melted down. But if we go into my life thing here, we have 2 spawn cows, 2 sheep spawns, rabbit spawn, and 2 horse spawns. And the rabbit one, those pretty much spawn on their own. I'm not worried about it. But the cows and the horses I am interested in, and the sheep. I also built this vacuum chest. So as the chickens lay eggs or their feathers drop off, it automatically sucks them up. So I am collecting them, and they're not just, yeah, this is collecting a lot, as well as poop. Not sure what I'm going to use that for, but probably some kind of fertilization effect. I also created this little system here. I can throw like biomash, which can be made from several items like apples or stews, extra seeds, whatnot, and it creates biomash, and then the biomash will get sucked into here and breaks down into fertilizer, which this fertilizer is just like bone meal. So we'll go ahead and start a cow farm going. Over where my rabbits naturally spawned. Now I'm probably going to lose the rabbit spawns, but I only really wanted those for leather. And with all the cows and pigs and stuff going on, I don't think I'm going to have a leather issue. I may end up moving these rubber trees. But yeah, let's go ahead. What do we got here? We got cows. So let's go ahead and spawn some cows. So we got 2 cows. Throw some food in here. And this should... Are we going to get any hearts? There we go. So it'll start feeding the cows hay and get them to breed, so I can end up with some more cows, which I can then harvest for both meat and leather. I cleaned up, used my builder to clean this area up a little bit more. As you can see, I have lots more grass. So I took my dirt product, the dirt I've been producing, expanded this out a little bit. But one thing that I am going to look into is a Terraformer, which converts sand into dirt. And at some point in the future we will look into that. I'm not sure how soon that will be. But yeah, I have this set up now. Unfortunately, the squids dying on their own just creates ink sacs. Since I'm not killing them, I don't get calamari. So I have to, if I want calamari, I have to go down and kill them on my own. I also set up and created a fishing net. So let's take. And the fishing net collects fish. So I can use this to eventually get ocelots if I'd like, or just foodstuffs. And of course, it's kind of like when you just go fishing. It does it on its own in the background. It's pretty slow. That's why I got 2 of them. And this has been running for several days, and this is all it's collected. But it is a lot of fish, which I can then use to create recipes. But I also found using this smeltery, great for when you're starting out, but when you want to do a lot of materials quickly, the best thing to do is to set up your alloy smelter and have it just smelt the materials for you. So as things are being collected here by my different... Uh-oh, we're not running. Why? Oh, we're all out of meshes. Let's go ahead and take care of that. So here's some iron. We'll go ahead and whip up some meshes. And I'm just going to do a whole big bunch of them, because I have my automatic mesh dispersal system set up. There they all go again. Now as they produce their stuff, some of it gets pulled in here to be automatically compressed into the proper ores. Don't want my lunchbox in there. That gets compressed and shoved over into this box, but of course this freezes up a bit, quite a bit. So what I've taken to doing is coming through here when I start getting a lot. So a lot of this here doesn't get compressed. But these things from here all the way down to here do. So when those build up a lot, I'll go ahead and put them in by hand. It's a lot quicker than messing with that thing jamming up all the time. Produces these, so I can take all this compressed ores and sands, throw them in here, and then those run through very quickly and produce my metals. So you can see how I'm getting ahead on my metals here. So storage is going to become an issue probably much sooner than later. So I am thinking ahead for that. And that is why you see this little contraption out here. This is going into applied energistics. We're going to create a storage system. This is for creating important crystals that we're going to need for that. And I set this up. You can, so for like a Flux Crystal, very simple to make. You drop a charged quartz, a nether quartz, and a redstone dust. So let's just see if we have a charged quartz over here. Yes, we do. A charged quartz. Redstone. What else was it? Charged quartz, nether quartz, redstone dust. So I need another quartz crystal. Is there one in here? There is not, because I'm not currently sifting through netherrack. So we'll just come over here, take a look. I have a bit. So if I take these 3 items over and just throw it into water, they will mix together and form a Flux Crystal. Now if I take that Flux Crystal and grind it down into dust, mix it with sand, it'll create a pure Flux Crystal seed, which then I throw back in the water. Unfortunately, it takes about 8 hours for that to crystallize. So this is a growth accelerator, and you know, I could turn that on. It applies energy to here, and it reduces it down to just taking a few minutes. And the more accelerators I put on here, the faster it'll work. So once I get to that point, I just prepared this because I wanted to fumble through trying to figure out and remember how to set that up. Next thing over here, as I said, I have some villager eggs, and I'm going to set up a little villager home. It's a little home for these 2 villagers. And I have no idea what to expect from having villagers. I am assuming I could possibly end up with trades. We do want to spawn this horse, so let's go ahead. Now I think horses might eat apples, so they won't breed under this. And spawn some horses. I got a donkey? Are you serious? I don't think a horse and a donkey can breed. I'll have to look into that. But yeah. And we'll go ahead and throw the sheep down in here as well. Easy wool. I might set up an automatic sheep farm. Oh, looks like the sheep use the wheat as well. So they will reproduce, breed. And oh, I wanted to get the villagers. Let's put the villagers down and see what they are all about. I don't think villagers can open gates. I hope not. So, They're gonna go in because it's night, I bet. Oh, what do we got here? A villager toolsmith and a fisherman farmer. That's gonna be kind of. So the toolsmith I can get coal off of for emeralds, and that may be something I will look into later. And close your door. So yeah, now I have villagers. Let's go ahead and check this out too. We built the void miner. Lots of materials coming in. I had to go drill a hole down to bedrock, and I ran into a cave system down there. So I wanted to be able to go down there and explore that. So I used my stairways that I built down here and I dug on down till I could find a room down here. Now I went ahead and I did secure this area, but I can come out here. I have them blocked off to keep things pushed out. I need to light up these areas, and if we look at the map, zoom in here, this area right here is where my void miner comes down. So this is where we broke through. I am down here. So let's see here. We can come back over here, go through this door, come up here, and I believe I stopped here. I could see the room where we was at, so if we look at the map, yeah, I'm here now. I can see the room, but I haven't quite cleared it. So that could be a bit of fun I could get into if I'm looking for something to do on some of the downtimes. But yeah, threw a little crafting table down here in case I wanted to make something. Some of the things I've stored down here since starting it. These tracks, I'm not sure what I'll use them for. Might be able to break them down with some other piece of equipment into basic iron, or I might even use them. I might set up a track system. I was thinking building a track system over to the city, but when I found out about the framed lava that I just got and demonstrated for you, let me just pop up here, find out the name of that mod again real quick. The mod is Super Crafting Frame. Yeah, so if we take a look at Super Crafting Frame, another one that looks very interesting. Super Teleportation Frame. It's a ender pearl with sticks. You punch it and you teleport somewhere. So when you get it, you put in the coordinates, and so I could set this up and secure a building over here in the city and be able to go back and forth. Now, something else I had considered is if I'm going to get into applied energistics, one of the things that I'm going to need a lot of are these right here, these circuits. And these circuits can be a pain in the butt to get started on. They're just inscriber patterns, and you find them in meteorites. So one of the things that we can make is a meteorite compass, and I did take the time to make one. And if you look at the compass, it is pointing this direction, saying there is a meteorite over here somewhere off to the east. You see my little marker there? I did proactively run out there, and you see it's 2,288 meters away. I didn't mess with it. I just tested this to see if there would be a meteorite and marked the location so it would be easier to find. And I think in the morning maybe we will run over there and see if we can find those patterns. Let's pop out here, see if there's any leftover creatures. And there's a couple dying in the sunlight. But let's go ahead and head out here and see what we find. Alright, looks like we're coming up on it. A lot of debris on the ground to indicate something big happened over here. There's a big honk of meteor there, a meteor over there it looks like. Maybe one down here. Let's go hit this one. And yes, if we look at the compass, it's saying there are meteors all around. And at the center of these meteorites, you will find a chest. And in that chest, another quartz pickaxe, processor, a redstone card, which will be handy, and a 1K storage unit. That is kind of nice, but no inscriber plans. Alright, let's go right here. There we go. Inscriber for the calculation press. That's one of them. And we have some seeds. That'll start us off for crystal growth. Alright, so 1 down, 3 to go. There are 4 inscribers. Oh. And that's what I was afraid of, is the monster spawners. So there's nothing in here? That's disappointing. Let's go ahead and throw a torch up in here though, just to be safe. Just feel like there should have been something in here. Am I gonna have to mine this whole thing? No, I'm not seeing anything. Okay, there's another one up there. What is this? Bone block. I will take those. That's a nice bunch of oh, and we got coal ore? Wonder if there's any other ores here. Alright, so I do think I'm going to have to go in here and clear this thing out. A couple more down here. I'm going to get lucky here, because having those inscriber patterns, stop bouncing, will be most useful. That's a creeper. Alright, that's concerning. I was hoping to avoid the big one, but it looks like it's might be my only alternative, unless there's other meteorites around, but I'm not too confident on that. I don't want to get myself trapped in here because it is getting closer to dark, and I think the nasties are getting ready to come out. But I brought a bed. A little concerning, I'm not finding these chests. Alright, let's get up here. Put this bed down. Definitely want to sleep before I nix any of that stuff spawning while I'm working. So we are back here. Let's tear this up. And I am going to set that here. So if something horrible happens. Alright, let's go take a look. Yeah, there's a spawner there. Just go ahead and take care of that. Don't even know what's coming out, but I don't want it to. I hear spiders already. Poison. Alright. No sense in dying. You guys are just gonna harass me this whole time, aren't you? Oh, this bullshit. Come on, go away, go away! Of course you had to hit me. Come on, come on. Eat, eat, eat. So this is just reminding me I need some new weapons. I'm thinking a Shuriken. Just trying to get me easier access into here. This place is creeping me out. Holy shit. Go away. I mean, can you just frickin'... Why will my food not keep me sustained? Gee, mini criminy. So... Alright, maybe the thing I need to do is just level this place out a little bit. So I don't have to bounce all over hell to try and escape these guys. So what I'm trying to do is get up there, die, die, die. I'm trying to get up here and just seal this entrance. Oh, come on, give me a break. Make this under my control. Oh no. Of course. I couldn't see him. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. You know what this means? Fuck me. Oh, that is going to be a long, long run. Here we go. We are going to run. Well, I'm going to try and make it, but I just don't foresee my making it all the way out. I can't believe I died. And it kind of ticks me off because I had a bed set up there to spawn there. I prepared. And yet I am still going to get hosed. Go ahead and take a look. I'm at 18. It's 32 out. Of course, because it's summer. Let's get over to this water well. I'm not going to fool around with this too much. If I hop in the water and it's hotter than what my body temperature is, which it is. Oh, and I can't get out. Yes, I can. Okay, so... yeah, screw it. We're going to have to teleport. Hi guys, Rick here in editing. I just wanted to interject my reasoning for using the teleport to continue. The first point was I did set up a bed and I thought I had a respawn point to start over there if I did die, so I didn't have to make this trip back because I knew it would be a difficult trip. The trip requires that I create some kind of way to survive that distance. I didn't want to have to go through all that. I wanted the flow of the game to continue. So I thought the smarter choice was make what effort I could and then just teleport out there just to continue the game. I hope this doesn't break the immersion. My choices were just for the benefit of keeping things going. Let's get away from here until we get ourselves fixed. Figure out what I did with this bed wrong. Come on. Spawn point has been set. Alright, now two things I could do. I could go ahead and work into this, try and solve the problem, but you know what would really help me is a ranged weapon. Yeah, I think a ranged weapon would be nice. Let's go ahead and get out of here. pretty important I remember that my bed is no longer at the base. It is there in that crater. That was a pretty lame bounce. Home sweet home. First things we're going to do, right up here, in here, we're going to set a waypoint. A new one. We're just going to call this home. So now I can find home. Next thing we're going to do, new spawn point set at the bed. So I think what the next thing I need to do is, I want to make a ranged weapon, but I don't want a bow and an arrow. I am going to go for something a little bit different. So I'm going to make a Shuriken. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to make a couple blades. I need a paper blade, a bone blade, and 2 mandolin blades. Now the mandolin, I don't believe I have any mandolin. So let's get this out of here, put the bone in here. We have 1 bone blade and 1 paper blade. That is a blade. It's actually what I wanted, so let's just go ahead and pour that. So come over here, we're going to go to the Shuriken, and the Shuriken we're going to put up here like this. 5 modifiers, exactly what I wanted. So we're going to take that Shuriken, 3 reinforcements. So then I come into this table, put my Shuriken, and reinforced 20%, reinforced 40%, 60%. I'll just leave that in there. So once I get the other 2, I'll be up to 100%, and it should make that unbreakable. So come over to here, put these on, create 2 more. What are these even called? Reinforcement plates. So we'll put these reinforcement plates up here, and we're going from 80. This will put it to 80% and 100%. And I don't pick them up because it is now unbreakable. Those will eventually despawn. What happened to my... Oh, there's a squid. 2 shots for the kill. How about a pig? There we go. Go ahead and get that experience. So this puts out 6.25 damage. So if I put this in here with the toolkit, alright, there we go. It's got a modifier now. So now I can put the nether quartz in here. So each one of these I add will increase the damage. So let's just grade it to 7 for now. That's 32. So with the star, or Shuriken, look how quick that goes. That's a nice little weapon. Nice kills at a distance. Keep away. Ooh, the witch. I heard him coming, that invisible bastard. I feel much, much more defended here with this. What time of day is it? 5:09. We want to go to that way. Why do I hear that behind me? Is there a cave down here? No, don't die. Don't die. Uh-oh. Well, that was an unforeseen screw up. So we're done here. I am out of food. I can't heal. It's like it's back to base. No, not into the spikes. Okay. Still not accomplishing what we wanted. So I think that is going to wrap up this episode, everybody. We've made some progress. Got the lovely Shuriken, so I do have now ranged protection, and it does help in a pinch. Just got to quit letting myself get caught in a pinch. And we know where the meteorite is, so hopefully we can find the rest of the Inscriber. So this is Rick Dangerous. I'm going to be signing off for this episode, and we will catch you next time.